Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Wally just Spank Monkey back again with another video of singles BOJINGLES. Right, so we have another couple of cards here from another seller. Not a lot here, but a couple of more recent ones. So allow me to share this unboxing with you guys, and let's see what kind of cards we got from a singles perspective. Right. So how are you guys liking the Outlaws of Thunder Junction set? I think there's a lot of good interest in it. But for me personally, I opened one play booster and I actually hit some pay dirt. A lot of good cards there. I think the double bonus sheets, I think, is giving an added element to that set. So there's a lot of good cards actually that you could pick up, and I did eventually open about 16 mythics in that particular pack, which I think is a record for me. Okay, so let's go through the chaff here that's used to protect these cards. So these are commons. We have a Foresian Interceptor from Time Spiral, I think the original one, OG. Battered Golem. Okay. A lot of these cards I've not seen before. Okay. Talrum Minotaur. Gosh, what set is that? I think I was still playing Magic that time when it came out. Arabian Nights, is it? Maybe? No, it's not. It's, oh gosh, I forget now. Soul Devi Heretic, which is from Alliances, yeah. Tranquility. Okay. Unified Strike. I think this is from one of those Urza sets. Quicksilver Dagger. Okay, Slaughter Cry. Frozen Solid, and a Foxfire. So this is probably a I don't know, fifth edition maybe. It's still white bordered. Okay, so I'll put that away. Now let's go into the business end of this. So I think so we'll do it maybe this way. Okay, first one up would be Avenger of Zendikar. Right. So this is a reprint in the Outlaws of Thunder Junction Commander set. So very well known card. 7 to cast, elemental 5/5. Whenever Avenger of Zendikar enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 green plant creature token for each land you control, and then has landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a 1/1 counter on each plant creature you control. Alright, so that's a nice pick over there. And then let's go here. We have Dune Chanter. So this is from the Commander set as well, but this is a new card. 3 to cast Plant Druid, so this will work with the Avenger. So 2/3 Plant Druid will reach lands you control, and land cards you own that aren't on the battlefield are deserts in addition to their other types. Lands you control have add 1 mana of any color, and then you can tap it, mill 2 cards. You gain 1 life for each land card milled this way. Cool. So it allows you to make deserts and make your lands give any color, and then you can mill as well. Okay, so let me take this out of the thing. So there's something under that. So this is a rare. Okay. And next card would be Brina, the Demagogue. Again, a reprint. 3 to cast, Bird Warlock. I think this originally came from the Strixhaven set, I believe. So flying, whenever a player attacks one of your opponents, if that opponent has more life than another of your opponents, that attacking player draws a card. And you put 2 1/1 counters on a creature you control. Okay, so we'll put that over here. So this is, I think, from Strixhaven again. Hopefully, this is a card that I can find some use for. I have not built that as a commander yet, but we'll see. Okay, next up we have Smirking Spelljacker. So this is a Djinn Wizard Rogue for 5 with power toughness 3/3 with flash and flying. So when Smirking Spelljacker enters battlefield, exile target spell and opponent controls. Whenever Smirking Spelljacker attacks, if a card is exiled this way, you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. So this is a pretty interesting card here. So yeah, this is one of the new cards from the Thunder Junction Commander set. So nice to have this as part of the collection. Not sure where I can put this yet, but let's see how that works out. Okay, next we have Stella Lee. wild card. I think this is the face commander for one of the Precons sets. So it's a 3 to cast, human rogue 2/4. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, exile the top card of your library. Till the end of your next turn, you may play that card, and then you can tap it, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy, activate only if you've cast 3 or more spells this turn. So this is a pretty interesting card, actually pretty powerful card if you think about it. So on your second spell, exile, and then you can play it until the next the end of your next turn. So you know that's a free card coming up to your turn, and it's second spell each turn. So it could be in your turn, it could be in the turn of your opponent, and then you can copy, right, and tap it. So that's quite interesting. But you can only activate it if you cast 3 or more spells this turn. Okay, so which you probably will if you're going to be on your second spell. You have another spell to cast, right? Okay, so this is a nice foil borderless. For that, pretty nice. Okay, let's put this away. It's mythic over here. Actually, we'll move this over here since anyway these are just a few number of cards. Okay, here we go. Okay, next up we have Tower Winder. So this is a very interesting card. I thought that this was quite specific for short commander. So it's a 2 to cast creature snake 1/1 reach and death touch, and whenever it enters the battlefield, you can search for your library and your graveyard for command tower and put it into your hand. So this is pretty cool. So if you're going to be sacrificing lands, you know, and you have a command tower in there, you can actually bring it back with this guy. So yeah, and nice thing about it is it's very low to the ground. It's only 2 to cast. It has reach and death touch, so it's like a, you know, it's like a deterrent for your opponents to not attack you. So this is, I think, a very good card. Certainly will become a staple in green decks. Yeah, so it sort of reminds me of I think it was Baleful Strix, right? 2 to cast. That one has flying and death touch, but that draws you a card. So this one, not as good, but in certain cases this might actually be pretty good as rep too, right? So okay, so that's a nice pickup for me. Okay, so let's put this away. Next would be the Sound of Drums from the Doctor Who set. 3 to cast enchantment aura. So enchant creature is goaded. If enchant creature would deal combat damage to a permanent or a player, it deals double that damage instead. And then you can pay 3, return the Sound of Drums from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, interesting. Again, you know, I didn't buy any commander or collector boosters from the Doctor Who set, so whenever I see that, or for example also from the Warhammer 40k set, I normally would pick up some cards there that I think are interesting, but I don't have yet. So just to stock up, because probably they won't be reprinted in for some time. Yeah? Okay, next we have Despise. This is a 1 to cast sorcery, and this is a Secret Lairs, or I don't know, promo version. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a creature or planeswalker card from it. That player discards the card. So very simple card. You're able to target a opponent and have them discard a creature or planeswalker of your choosing. So this is a nice foil copy. Damage over here on top, but that's okay. But yeah, so just to add this collection, pretty good. Okay, so right under that we have Rumbleweed, again from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction set. Plant Elemental, 10 and green to cast, 8/8 power toughness. So this spell costs 1 less to cast for each land card in your graveyard. So it has Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. And whenever Rumbleweed enters the battlefield, other creatures control get 3/3 and gain Trample until end of turn. So it has an overrun effect as well. Nice. This will go perfect for my Oboon landfall deck. So you know, and that deck really cares about lands and has a lot of recursion effects with lands as well. So no issues with having lands in your graveyard because you can bring them back. So nice. This is a power upgrade for sure on the creature side. Next we have a Blink Moth Nexus, which is from the Double Masters, the OG Double Master set. So it's a land, tap it to add a colorless, then you can pay 1, Blink Moth Nexus becomes a 1/1 Blink Moth artifact creature with flying until end turn. It's still land. You can pay 1, tap it, it gets 1/1 until end of turn. So just a man land for utility purposes, and I think put this into my Eldrazi deck. Or maybe one of my artifact heavy decks. Okay, so I'll just put that land over there. Next up we have Fervor. So this is an enchantment, 3 to cast, creatures you control have haste. It's very simple. I actually don't have a copy of this yet. This is from M13. So just another card to add to the collection. Nice copy. And last but not least we have cool, Greater Auramancy in this beautiful art from the the Enchanting Tales from the Wilds of Eldraine set. So this is the bonus sheet from Wilds of Eldraine. Very powerful card. 2 to cast, enchantment. Other creatures you control have Shroud. Enchanted creatures you control have Shroud. So I actually do have a copy of the OG version of this, and just wanting to get another copy in this reprint because it looks very cool. I know that there's another version which is like in anime art. I was looking for that, but it's a little bit too pricey for me, so I just picked up this version, which is I think already pretty cool by itself. Okay, so just to go back, we have several cards here from the new Outlaws of Thunder Junction set. You'll notice that I picked up cards from the Commander Precons because I've already opened 2 PR kits and a play booster for Outlaws, and just wanted to get a couple of nice choice cards from those Commander sets. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.